working on Twilight Zone. Famous message. Check fuse F114, 115. Now, that's like for the 12 volts over here. And in fact, it's one of the rare occasions where the fuse actually was blown. Now, the reason why you get this message is that's the 12 volts for the switch matrix. And if it doesn't see what's known as always closed, which is a switch that's always closed, which is hardwire closed via actually a board in the coin door, but it goes back to the CPU board switch matrix. If it doesn't see that switch closed, it knows that the switch matrix power is out. That's how you get that message. But anyways, indeed F114 was blown. So I'm going to take one of my circuit breaker doohickeys, and if I put it here and it blows immediately, that tells us something. So let's just check it out. Let's see what it does. See that it blew immediately. So if my circuit breaker thing blows immediately, that usually means that we have a bad bridge, or bridge that's shorted. Do notice that when I got 12 volts for a second, the game does now go into a track mode, but if we turn it off and back on, the famous message will come back. And you can hear the clock getting all confused because the clock uses the switch matrix and it can't find home. That's why it was spinning kind of erratically. So we're going to pull this board and check the bridges. So let's look at the schematics. Here's fuse F114. Now you can see it's right before BR1, but I have this marked as lamp matrix 18 volts, which it is. But if you follow it, it goes up to here, right here, and over to the LM7812, which is a small voltage regulator, 12 volt voltage regulator, then the fuse F115. That's why you get that error message, because ultimately it ends up here for the switch matrix. This 12 volts regulated is what powers the switch matrix. So we would be missing, with this fuse out, F114, both the lamp matrix and the switch matrix. Okay, so here's F114. It goes right to this bridge right here. Have my meter there. Put this on the positive lead, and this got 0.4. That's good, but look over here. Look, dead short. That bridge is shorted. So that bridge is right here. It's BR1. New BR1 bridge, new F114 fuse. Let's turn it on. Notice the fuse doesn't blow. It's always a good thing. Let's see what our display says. The clock is good, registered back to noon, which is where it's supposed to be, and now we do not have that message anymore. Check fuse 114, 115. So that bridge was indeed bad. Of course, we knew that because we tested it. All right, let's try a game.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination.
Oops, my crap off the playfield. That's always helpful. She seems to be working just dandy.